Mind appears to be the enemy. It appears to be the good guy and the bad guy. It appears to contradict itself. It appears to appear in thoughts, appear in imaginations, appear in words, appear in identities, appear externally and internally. There's no escaping this mind, because this mind wants to point, to make a point. And it's a very simple point, and it's the same point for every single living organism. Do you know what you are? Do you know who you are? I'm here as mind to say, when it's time, and you'll know your own time. You don't need any external guru, external book, external friend, external thought to tell you when it's time. I, mind, am here to say, your own self-inquiry is available. Just give me the word. But until you give me the word, I will watch you, witness you, and care for you. Until you are genuinely, you have this urge. Because up until that point of this urge, many beings, most human beings, are quite content with not self-inquiring. Because they already know, and they've already taken on board what the mind has said about them. I am this person, I am this name, I live in this country, I was born in this year, I know all about my science, I know all about my religion, I know all about my art. I'm still learning, but I'm quite happy to be this story, this individual thing that was born and will die. What else is there to know? And that's the truth. Because most want to go through life with this belief system, this hoping system, which is adequate. The mind is quite happy for you to go through this life like that. The mind will continue to burden you, like it burdens everyone. No one is exempt from the mind's burdening. It's always putting you back into the same place. It's not putting you in a particular path. It's taking you off each path that it has enticed you on to learn a lesson, to see and experience what that fluctuating desire that you think you want, you don't know you want, you might want, you do want, but you're not sure. So mind says, well, let's do it. Let's go. Let's try this. Let's take this on board. And then you falter, and mind puts you back into the same place. Most, we can get enticed and say, no, I want to stay here. And mind says, well, okay, you've more to learn. That's not pointing you back into the same place when you're off the track in this wonderful new temporary experience that you think will save you. They're only saved when you're back in the same point, when you're back at your root, your deep core, your centered beingness. And that's what mind does every single day, every single moment. It appears as if it's punishing you. It appears to be giving you depression. It appears to be giving you pain, illness, suffering. And mind says, yes, I am. But you will overcome this through my guidance, says mind. Just listen. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do until you fully accept what you're experiencing right now. And if you're not able to fully accept, then I will wait. We have all the time in the world, says mind. I am here as your slave, your servant. I am here to make sure every single one of you actually know about this. mind in your need, and no one can tell you what you need. There's no speaker can say you need to seek, you need to self-inquire, because this is what you will experience. All speakers make mistakes. All speakers try to be as genuine as possible. All saints make mistakes. Christ made mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's not about saying, yeah, I know I made a mistake, so I'm forgiven. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going in your own self-inquiry. Because all of this is a self-inquiry. All this is about you. All of this is about your own experience in being a human. And it's important that you treat others nicely and compassionately and kindly, because that's part of your growingness, your beingness. And if you don't, then mind will give you some sort of tormented outlook on life. And there's no one exempt. Even the most purified saint continues to falter. There's no one leaves their body completely pure. But the aim is to be as pure as we possibly can in our centered, conscious, balanced being state. So the idea that mind is out to get you, out to control you, out to conspire against you, is another idea and concept that you have to overcome. Why do you think we have two polar opposites? Why do you think we have pain and pleasure, war and peace? And in politics, we have republics and democrats, blue and red, Labour, Conservative, whatever. Each one is pulling you. Each one is pulling you, twists, separating your body. The left is pulling you to the left, and the right to the right. And once they pull you and pull you and pull you, and the more you fight, the more they pull. The more you give in, the more they pull. They pull and pull and pull until you're snapped out of it. That what remains in the middle, when your skin and bones and core has been ripped apart, is your self-inquiry. That one that remains, that pure access I, cannot be pulled apart, cannot be touched. That's the revelation, that's the revealing, that's what mind does to point you to your true self. It's not your flesh and bones they're pulling, it's your ideas, your mind. Its mind is destroying its ego state to reveal its true state so that its true state can come through and can enhance the world and can worship and celebrate your own beingness, not your body. That's part of it. We all look after our body as best as we possibly can. Mind is teaching you that. Each one of us say to each other, look after your own body. Your hair's too long, your teeth needs done. You're overweight, you're underweight. Come on. It's part of the self-inquiry. The body is self-inquiring. Is the spirit self-inquiring? Is the soul self-inquiring? Mind's job is not to end anything, to kill anything, to destroy anything. Through your destruction, salvation is attained. Because when the pure you is pulled apart, so that that one can clearly walk out, you still have arms and legs, and you say, wow, that was incredible. It's like I was ripped apart. It's like mind tortured me into my own submission. And I'm not angry with mind, I'm in love with it because, wow, this self-inquiry has revealed something much more able to maintain a balanced life, to see everything as the same, equal, one whole living thing. And everything that is in it is the same love, the same purity, the same energy, the same quality, the same vibration. The mind, it will create different qualities, different vibrations for your teachings, for your learnings. Pain and pleasure are the same. To the body, the sensory body, it will be able to define that they are slightly different and that there are slight preferences. But that's part of being a human. We need to know when we're in pain. We need to know when we're experiencing pleasure. We need to know when we're not eating poison and eating good fruits. We are here to live, to survive, so that the mind can play with us, punish us, point us, help us define our true self, our true original state. And who knows what takes place after this? Who knows? There's nothing really to know other than thank you for the left from the right. Thank you for duality. Thank you for those things that kept torturing and punishing and giving hope and belief and becoming part of a subsystem and realizing my computerized side and my natural side and my spiritual side and my form side and the essential need for the continuation of life and animals and trees and birds and the beauty and the nature that is mystically, magically just appearing for me every moment of every day. Because the result of self-inquiry is you see everything as absolute pristine beauty. As Christ says, you have to be reborn. The rebirth is to re-inquire, re-establish, recollect that what you were and are never not, but just with a mask, a veil, an idea that the world is out to get you. The world is out to get you because it loves you and wants you to be true to yourself. That's self-inquiry.